Hey guys, today we're going to be going over multiplicative patterns, and remember to write everything down that I am going over. So we're going to start with number 1. It says Beth earns $3 every day for washing dishes. She writes the equation y equals 3x to find the total number of dollars y she will have after washing dishes for different numbers of days. Okay, so this is a multiplicative pattern. So right here, I just highlighted the equation. So you have y equals 3x. That means you're multiplying 3 times x, okay? So we need to find out which table shows the total amount Beth will have after washing dishes for 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 days, okay? So if you look at my tables, the numbers at the top are the x's and the numbers at the bottom are the y's. So I have to multiply each of the x's by 3 and figure out which one is correct. So if I multiply 3 times 0, is my answer 3? No, that's incorrect. So I can cross that one out. Now I'm going to do letter B. So 3 times 0 is not 3, so that one's wrong too. Cross that one out. Letter C. So 3 times 0 is 0, so that one's correct. 3 times 1 is 3, that one's correct. 3 times 2 is 6, that one's correct. 3 times 3 is 9, that one's correct. And 3 times 4 is 12, that one's correct. Okay, and we're going to check the last one just to make sure. So I'm going to multiply by 3 each time. So 3 times 0 is 0, that's correct. 3 times 1 is 3, that's correct. 3 times 2 is not 4, so that one's incorrect. So we can cross that one out, and our answer is C. Number 2, it says if Beth washes dishes for every day for 14 days, how much money will she earn? So remember our equation was y equals 3x. That's our equation. So this means that you're multiplying 3 times x, okay? So x represents the number of days. So if they're telling you that she washed dishes for 14 days, then we are going to replace that. So y equals 3 times 14, because they're telling you that you have 14 days. So I'm going to multiply 14 times 3 is 42, so G is my answer. So y equals 42. Okay. Number 3, Beth uses data from the table to form ordered pairs. She graphs the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane, which shows a correct graph for Beth's data. Okay, so again, remember we have y equals 3x, okay? So this is a multiplicative pattern. So multiplicative pattern always starts at the origin. And the origin is 0, 0. Okay? So if it always starts at the origin, we can look at our graphs and figure out which one do not start at the origin. So the origin is right here. That's the origin. Okay. So if you notice, there are two that do not start at the origin, which is letter A. So this one starts here and goes up. Okay, so that's not going to be my answer. And this one starts here and goes up. And that's not going to be my answer because those do not start at the origin. Now letter C does start at the origin, and letter D also starts at the origin. But if I look over here, remember we answered this as our graph. So if I look here, we have our X and our Y, and we had 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, and 3, 9. Okay. So I have to see which one matches these numbers. So let's look at letter A. 0, 0, so that one matches. Then 1, 3. Well, this one doesn't go to 3, this one goes to 2. Right here. See how I have the 2 and the 1. This one has 2 and 4. And 3 and 6. So none of these numbers match the ones that I have. So that can't be my answer. Now let's check over here, letter D. We have 1 and 3. And that's the same thing I have. We have 2 and 6. That's the same thing I have. And I have 3 and 9. So D is correct. Finally, the last one, it says Beth plans to extend the pattern to create a larger graph. Which of the following cannot? So we're looking for the one that is not correct. Okay, so remember the pattern was y equals 3x. Okay, so that means that I have to multiply the x's. These are the x's and these are the y's. X and y, x and y, x and y. So if I multiply all of the x's, all of the first numbers, by 3, I should be able to get the answer as y. So the first one is 17 times 3 is 51, which is correct. The next one is 30 times 3 is 90, which is not correct because I have a number 10 here. Then we have 28 times 3 is 84, which is correct because that's what I have here. And finally, 24 times 3 is 72, which is correct. So the only one that is not correct is letter G.